Hey y'all, this is Allison hanging out in my space to craft, and I just got an order from scrapbook.com and I wanted to share it with you. There a few normal things, well, I don't know, just a few things I was interested in, things that were specials, a bunch of freebies, and things I don't normally buy. It's been a long time since I bought a new punch, and I saw this one and I thought it was a great size, and it's just a balloon punch from EK Tools. It's real similar to the ones that I think Stampin' Up! Makes, and it's just a great, and it locks. It is very much like the Stampin' Up! Ones. So I'm happy with that. I like the size of it. And I don't have anything, even a balloon die cut that's that big. So I'm happy with that. Next, they were having a really good special on these Spectrum Noir Aqua brushes. I have some really old, they're not really watercolor markers, but I have some Creative Memories markers and some Stampin' Up! Markers. I think these watercolor markers will be good, and I'm interested to play with them. I bought 2 of the sets, and I think they were $10 a set. That's for 12 markers. That's a really good deal. So I got the floral and the essentials. So I'm kind of interested in them. Let's see. And they are jewel tip. Let's set this aside for a second. They're jewel tip, so let's get out one and see. Let's get a little scrap of, here's a scrap of paper. So it's got a brush tip and a really nice fine tip. Now, and they're watercolors, so what will happen if oh, yep, they're gonna spread. So, let's see. So it would be great for coloring things in. Sometimes, the alcohol markers, I don't know, I'm not very good at using them, so I'm interested to see how these work, and I think I can treat them a little bit like watercolor. Hopefully they'll blend well and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see if I can blend 2 colors on here. This is not watercolor paper by any means, so let's see how this is gonna work. They're really nice for coloring though. I'm not seeing a ton of blending, so I'm gonna have to play with them and figure out what I can do with them and what I can't do with them. They might just end up being fun markers, but great at lots of good shades, so really good for coloring in images and stuff like that. Looks like they have a right way to sit in the box and a not right way to sit in the box. So now I'm going to have to figure out storage for them, because I don't think I'm going to be happy with this in the boxes. But that's a fun new toy. Let's see what else. I did get one of the kits from scrapbook.com's, Day of Scrapbooking Fun, SBC Fest. I got one kit from that. Let me pull this out. And that comes with, this is bigger than I thought it was going to be, a mesh bag. Great for traveling with projects or getting a project organized, etc. There's the opening. Oh, it's not completely mesh. It's plastic with mesh in it. So it is a solid bag. This is the first of these I've gotten, so that's a nice bag. All right, let's see what I got. Some of these things are from the kit, and some were freebies and some were other things that I ordered. So this was a freebie, handmade by me with love for you. I do have my own handmade Allie's Space to Craft stamp that I recently got, but this is cute too. I may end up giving that away. This is part of the kit that I brought, was the gingerbread kit. I think it was Marcotte. Julie, is it Julie Marcotte? Was the teacher for that. And the reason I got it, I am going to go back and watch her videos. But it came with some really big dies, and I thought that would be fun. And this is some really fun Christmas paper that I thought was really cute. This is the pattern collection called Gingerbread, and it's got a lot of really cute colors and patterns. 5 of each sheet, and this is 6 by 8. So that's cute. All right, these were also on special. They are Crafter's Companion, like bugs making a frame for cards. So it's a die, and you can make a frame and then a bug on the card. So I think that's pretty cute, and they have some different ideas for it. There's a bumblebee, a butterfly, another butterfly, and a dragonfly. Now, will I use these all the time? No, but I will use them. It looks like they might be 4 by 6 cards. I'll have to see. They're pretty big. They're for some big cards, so I'm gonna have to play around with that, with the size of the cards. But that would make a nice gift, a set of cards like that for someone. This was a freebie, so a little miniature flower set, mini flowers. These are the flowers that they look like, but that's much bigger than the size. They're much smaller than that. This I got, I think, because the instructor was using these on her project. They weren't part of the kit, but I really liked them. And I struggle with, I have looked and looked and looked for a bigger scallop punch for scrapbooking pages, and I couldn't find it. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different scallops that you can use. And it's big enough where it will work for scrapbook pages as well. So I got that. This was a freebie, and it is Pretty Picnic by Maggie Holmes, and We Are Makers, and just some cute icons, very easy to use, florals, postage stamps, butterflies, hearts. So I think pretty useful for every day. And then these are the dies that came with the, I'm gonna have to figure out storage for these with the kit. And you can see it is a male gingerbread man and a female gingerbread man. And the thing I liked about it is this big one is big enough for a scrapbook page, it would be a pretty big card, but this medium-sized one is great for a card. So I think, and then all the little bits and pieces come in all the different sizes. So I think that's pretty cute. And that's what they look like finished. So, and in fact, you could make a whole probably like flip book using these, I bet. Like a stack of these gingerbread just connected at the head or something like that. That would be real cute. Maybe I'll try and think about something like that. So that's my haul, you guys. It doesn't look like that much, but it's a lot of variety, I think, of stuff and several freebies. And really, really, really good deals on this kit. And these pens, such a good deal. So now I have to get creative. I think my next step, I'm not feeling super motivated right now because my desk is a disaster. So I think I need to clean my desk. So come back to my Space to Craft soon.